why I can't even look at the scanner. I know I'm wrong, but I just gotta get it back. Just one more trade.
Yeah. 6 a.m. the screens got that pale blue light. Got a whole damn watch list, but it don't feel right. Cause my eyes are glued, man, I'm locked in tight to the one damn name that ruined my last night. Swore I was done, swore I'd walk away, but I saw that pre-market dip, thought this is the play. I went all in and it bled all day. Now I'm stuck here staring, turning cold and gray. This ain't a trade, it's a toxic romance. I hate this ticker, but I'll give it one more chance. Short in the sunlight, long in the night, doing everything backwards, stuck in this fight. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight a trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my skin is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. My other monitors flashing, they plus setups, calling that other tickers breaking out straight up hauling. My phone is blowing up, my trading group is brawling. You seeing this move? Nah, man, I'm busy falling back in love with the pain, I guess. Adding to a loser, man, I'm such a mess. This ain't risk management, it's just a game of chess, where I'm the only pawn, filled with stress. I see the right move, but my hands won't click. This ticker's like a drug, man, it's making me sick. I just wanna break even, need that one last trick, but the hole just gets deeper, brick by brick. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Is this addiction, or is it just pride? Can't admit I'm wrong, with nowhere left to hide. Got this tunnel vision, everything else died. It's just me and this chart, side by side. I hate this stock, but I can't let it go. It's a sick obsession, watching my account blow. This was never the plan, man, I used to know how to cut the loss, how to let it go. I'm just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. This one damn ticker got my head unraveling. Tryna fight the trend, but the trend is traveling. Up without me, down with me, yeah, I'm spiraling. My P&L is bleeding, my whole world is caving in. Missing all the runners that my scan is saving. But I'm stuck right here on this hell I'm paving. Just spiraling, yeah, I'm spiraling. Down, down, down. Miss everything for what? For this one damn name. Same time tomorrow, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, I remember that ticker about a week ago, lit up every screen. Man, what a show. Headlines were buzzing, volume through the roof. Everybody screaming out that bulletproof proof. They were chasing green candles, thought it'd never been, swearing this was it, that I would never end. But I've seen this movie, I read this page before, and I was just waiting for them to find the door. Now the crickets are chirping on the forums and threads. All the to the moon boys, they just went to bed. The news anchors moved on, found a shinier car, and now it's just a number, wondering where the buyers are. Support lines are cracking, but nobody hears the sound, cause they're all busy chasing the new talk of the town. They left this one behind like an old summer trend. But that's where my story, my friend, begins. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just riding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. It's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. It's not about the panic, it's not about the crash, it's not that sudden 100-yard dash, it's the slow unwind. biggest red chart I've ever seen. Every little rally gets sold right back down like the air's letting out of a carnival clown. No drama here, just a simple truth. The party's over and I'm checking out the proof. Yeah, it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. Some folks need the action, the volatility. They wanna get rich by 2:45. They like the battle, the push and the pull, but I just wait till the room ain't full. I wait for the quiet, I wait for the still, when that rock is just a rock rolling back down the hill. Cause it's a sleepy fade, ain't no fireworks now, just a slow motion river rolling south. All the buyers are ghosts, the volume's drying up. Sipping on my coffee, filling up my cup. I ain't fighting the trend, I'm just sliding the slide, letting that red position quietly ride. Yeah, it's just a slow bleed, easy as a shade, making my day on this sleepy fade. This sleepy fade, just writing it down, volume's all gone, back to normal, just a sleepy fade. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts. Gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all these chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah, stunning on the holder, boy. RSK, got a many wrist, man. Trade another day, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, yeah. Gotta keep it tight, Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting loss and you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah, paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just imagine the risk, saving all the paper, boy. Yeah.
Good morning, traders. It's good to be back with the green team, guys, and it is a green market by the looks of it this morning. Bulls have taken over small caps, it appears. So we'll see how that sustains today with volume being dispersed amongst a lot of different setups. I'm looking at the watch list right now, and a lot of these plays low float and rotated entirely via the volume. And so let's go ahead and just jump in and dive right into it. But I hope you guys have been doing well. Missed you the last couple days. Hope you've been keeping it green. The green team always does. Let's head over to the war room and start flipping through some tickers. Again, at the top of the ticker tape with a lot of the plays that we're watching on the ticker tape, if you guys want to keep your eyes peeled there. PSQH, one I'm looking at right now, is kind of forming a little ABCD pattern, being that A was 120, B broke up to the highs, and then C's kind of the entry place on the long side. It would be right kind of on this trend, and then that's your stop. What I like about this long strategy here is it's good risk reward. So you have a tight stop, and essentially what the strategy says is as it's approaching the D, all right, as it's approaching the D, you take half off. You take half off the D, but you got to keep you let a piece ride though. Let a piece ride. PSQH. So, but the risk right there is right on the trend, which is going to be like 136-ish. Now again, this play PSQH has presidential news. Donald J. Trump, Presidential Library selects PSQ Impact as the chosen digital fundraising platform. So this is the chosen digital fundraising platform for the Donald J. Trump Presidential Library. All right, so the float on that's 34 million. It's traded 29 million at the moment. PSQH. We can flip further left to predict right, and what we're seeing is 220 to 280. A little bit in there. There's going to be some resistance, but it's a little. I mean, it's kind of far off of that right now. Really is close to this 150. Yeah, 150 right there. So 220 to 280. Still, I mean, it's not up a ton. Still has some room to run. Yeah, Doug. So Bulls are good for the Bears. Certainly, the euphoria is what I like to see. What I like to see. So today on the, just to give you guys some insight on the call-in show today, we're going to be, the theme's going to be if you could only trade one ticker, what would it be? And you guys know, like I'm, mainly looking for Euphoria as a short seller. That's the ticker I would trade, Euphoria, any Euphoria, especially in small caps. But yeah, Bulls are certainly good for the Bears. This IOTR is a very interesting play today too. I'm not seeing any news. CMCT, is that one heading on off right now? Okay, let's touch base with CMCT right now. Tuna alerted this one in chat. And we did have 8 a.m. news come out on it. Closing of sale of their lending division. Net cash proceeds, they're going to do about 31 million on CMCT. Now, again, this is following the theme this morning. That is tiny float, 735,000 the float, 9 million shares traded on this name so far on CMCT. Creative Media and CMN. So their transaction yielded net cash proceeds to about 31.2 million. Let's take a look left. We have some clear levels looking left on CMCT. All right, clear levels. So for one, 620. 620 is going to be a ceiling here. We're seeing looking left. Again, as traders, you got to make sure you're doing all the different types of analysis, fundamental, technical, and trader. The stars need to align. So fundamentally here we saw, okay, it's got news on it. And then what's the trader analysis as in the volume? We get volume equals range. It's going to create the opportunity for us as traders. And that's where we're going to find and be able to seize on the opportunities when there's volume present. And then C, my favorite, technical analysis. So you got to have the volume. That's the key ingredient. That's the cherry on top. But you really, technicals are fun, because you get to really look into the personality of the ticker when it has this level of volume. What does it do? And you can really find that out when it gaps up. Does it normally hold its gains? Does it close below? So those are things I'm looking for. But CMCT 620, very key there. And then above that's going to be 8-ish. But just know we're already entering a challenging area up there. It's getting fairly steep. Steeper the trend is, the weaker it becomes. Remember that too. Steeper the trend is, the weaker it becomes. But lots of volume. Hardly a red candlestick on CMCT right now. Bulls are everywhere. Perfect fall in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you in here. He's been killing it in the futures arena. So if you guys have any questions regarding futures, always, I mean, Perfect Fall's a well-rounded individual. So anything you have, he's down to help. PSQH on the bottom trend line on the C. So be mindful of that PSQH, but volume is winding down a little bit on the bottom trend. And there was a ticker yesterday. I think it was NAM, which did the same thing. NAMM. This was on look at this trend line it was on yesterday. NAMM. It had like an elevator down move to the bottom trend, and then volume started fading a little bit. So you have to be mindful. You can't just buy the trend. Again, volume, the main key ingredient for any recipe. Nam is definitely what I'm watching today too, by the way. Nam definitely won. So yeah, Tuna, I was out the last couple days. The kids were out of school, took them on a little vacay, but eyes were still peeled, and there was, I mean, there were a lot of small from just looking at the market yesterday. There were a lot of plays that didn't sustain their gains. But of course, like I was just reflecting on yesterday, looking at the different charts, and I was like, what would I have traded yesterday if I actually traded? It probably would have been Nom on the freaking short side, and then dealing with this crap. And then everything else avoided. That worked out. But yeah, Nom actually ended up sustaining minerals play. Minerals play. This is a hangover today. This is a hangover play today. 226, you guys see, it's a previous close. That's a key level I'm going to be looking at for a short to stay heavy under that. But today's going to be the wild wild west, guys. I mean, there are so many plays taken. Like there's just so much going on. The lottery theme keeps going on too. Lottery theme, as in SEG, SEGG, and what was the other one? It was Roller, ROLR. So what happened with SEG on Tuesday? Again, I was out Tuesday. This thing did an offering out of nowhere, 350 down, halts down, opens up way lower. Yeah, they did an offering. Okay. God, out of left field. Yeah, that's why I have such trouble longing these crap companies, because out of left field, they'll just, you'll have a beautiful bull flag developing, and then they're like, time for an offering. Just screw everybody on the long side. So, there's so many long screwed up in this range up here. I like SEG on the short side. Any pop like it's been doing, it should stay heavy against those levels like 320 to 4. So it could be a slow scale too. Let me see. Crazy volatility in the futures lately. Perfect fall, yeah. Well, you've been playing that volatility like a fiddle. All right. Yeah, we got a good group in here today, guys. Good group. We got 50 in here total, X and YouTube. Green team's growing, guys. We're gonna have 1,000 in here end of year. adding value to the traders. SXTP, we didn't go over this one. There was actually a PR on this one, unlike IOTR. But what does a PR matter in small cap land anyways? Usually it's bad news. So SXTP, this one, what was the news? 8 a.m., 60 degrees pharmaceuticals. 60 degrees pharmaceuticals. It's an interesting name. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by that. Announces partnership with Runway Health to provide international travelers direct access to Arakoda for malaria prevention. All right. announced a partnership with Illinois Health to expand group cartridge access to whatever. There's news there, all right? There's news there, actually news there. So SXTP holding up. Let's take a look at the float. 781,000 the float. Million traded on SXTP so far. This thing's up percentage-wise. Actually, I think our leading gainer, 178 SXTP. So let's bring on Fades into the scene, see what Mr. Fades has got to say today. Fades, missed you the last few days. What's been going on in your world?
Yeah, man, missed you guys too. How's everything been going?
It's been good. It's been wild. It's been wild the last few days. It's where they're calling for tons, like a whole foot of snow where I live this weekend. So, um, went and got a sled for my, so the kids can
Oh,
enjoy
nice.
that. Yeah, but it's been wild. What about you?
Yeah, I was actually supposed to go to New York today with my girl, but I think we decided to wait because all the weather, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal out there. And it sounded good to go to the city, but in that weather, man, I don't know. I think I'll just stay put here, nice and cozy in Florida.
Yeah, yeah. It's a high volatility as far as the weather goes and the market.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, 100%, man.
yeah,
So
this
you
morning's looking.
took the last couple of days off?
Yeah, we went up to we actually went up to Canada. We drove through New York and went to the whole Niagara thing with the family.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, did that for a few days. It was a good time. It was a good time. But I'm ready to get back into the action. And it looks like there's been a lot going on the last couple days. I know you've been with the futures. Have you been looking and trading any of these crazy small caps lately too?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I'm like, my camera. Oh, that's cool. I was covering you guys up. It's like, why was
CMCT
I halfway?
already covered.
Oh,
CMCT pulling
no.
back right now.
Hmm. This thing's like tiny. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of everything, really. Yeah, Byron's been killing in the futures market, and I dove in too, and I'm loving it, man. It's pretty cool. Just the fact that you can trade on like a Sunday or like in the evenings,
Yeah.
just hop on and scalp, and there's no rules. You're not, I'm not worried about any of that. So it's definitely a different style, but it makes sense. I see why there's so much hype and why the industry's so, uh, congested. Makes sense.
Yeah. Congested. That
But
time
I
of
mean,
year.
it's like it's if you know what you're doing and you can read price action, and me and Byron, we were talking about that. It's like the pennies market has just been so irrational where price is just not even true. Like we've seen so much manipulation, so much chaos, and like you still get some, quote unquote manipulation with futures, but it's not as dirty, right? It's not as grimy as the penny stocks where it's just like, what was that? Like that was just completely irrational. You don't get those as many of those kind of moves. And honestly, that's nice. So what I realized for myself is like take away the pressure to just farm the stock market, right? Like look for more selective setups, and futures is always there too. And like I think that's the key. It's like you have more power that way. Because if you're just trying to wake up at 4 a.m. and force trades, and you think that's all you got, right? That's your bread and butter. That's not a good place to be. But if you learn another market, an example futures, you can hop on and scalp pretty much any time of the day. So it takes away that urgency of like, yeah,
Yeah.
get up.
That's
I need
so
to be.
true.
This has to work. So that's been really nice for me
That's
personally.
so true. Like it takes that I guess that the edge off where it's like I have to make something work. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's exactly why you wanted to open up your horizons and trade different um go into the futures and is because of that. You wanted to essentially branch out because
Hmm.
this is what you do, what you focus on. You want to open up shop at many different places. Like
Yeah,
for
I
the
mean,
penny, like for the real penny stocks and scalping those for the swing, like maybe bigger picture plays with trade the pool, maybe for the
hmm
few. Yeah, so you've been doing very well
yeah,
sticking with
different firms have different strengths and weaknesses, and it's
it.
like analyzing that and tailoring it to your own trading. Like that's what I did the past week or two is I researched every freaking prop firm and evals and straight to fundeds and rules and this and that on the futures market to figure out what suited me, like where, get in where you fit in. There's different
Mhm.
styles of traders and there's a lot of different rules and quirks in the industry. So you just got to understand who you are and where you fit in best. And that's key. Like you can't like fight rules or fight a system that's not benefiting you as a trader. And certain firms have certain rules that go against a certain style of trader where another different trader might find the most success. So yeah, back to like just spreading it out, trying different things, keeping an
Yeah,
open
I
mind.
think that's so important too. Is like you have to trade in a way that's I've mentioned is congruent with your personality too. Like we see some people that are killing it in certain areas, but they see things so much different than maybe you or I. And their trading style's different. Their time frame's different on a day. Are they more so scalping, or do they want to look for like bigger picture swings? Maybe on the
Hmm.
day or on the week. So people have different time frames. They have different ideas. Some people want to, want to go all in essentially and get in, get out within 10 seconds. That kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it just depends. It has to be congruent with your trade with
Hmm.
your
Yeah.
philosophy. Essentially with your
Yeah, what time
philosophy is
minute are you trading? Are you drawing lines? Are you reading the
Mhm.
1 minute? Are you on a second chart or 5 minute chart? What kind of, it's like everyone has their own little quirks and niches. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah, because the worst thing is trying to trade somebody else's strategy when you don't know all the details of it, like the risk
Hmm.
management, the time frame, as far as the sizing goes. Everything's different, and so it just becomes very challenging. But yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I love it. This year is going to be huge, man. I think for all of us, we're just all progressing and evolving as traders, and it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, man. It's exciting. So looking forward to the changes with PDT and
I know it's so
trade the
happy.
pools ever evolving, and the futures industry is competitive as all get out. They're basically giving funded accounts away at this point. So yeah, it's exciting times for traders. If you're ambitious and you're dedicated, like the
Yeah,
opportunity is out there. You just gotta,
that's
have an
so
open
true.
mind. You might have to swallow your pride. You might have to go through hell, but it's there. It's waiting on you.
Let's break down some of these tickers this morning because we still have quite a few and on the backside still. And look at this EVTV. It looks like there's no longs on this one, and she's still hanging up here right over 3. So this one under 3, guys. This was a big play last week. I'm looking for a little shorty warty under 3 still
Okay.
EVTV if as long as she just keeps slipping and sliding on down and see if she can fade out. But that one's up from 50 cents still to $3. And key level that 3 we'll be monitoring.
Okay, I gotta reset my Weeble real quick, so I'll watch this in a second. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll flip through a few more. Let's see what CMCT is doing. This one, CMCT's probably the one of the lowest. We have a lot of low floats this morning. CMCT, IOTR, and SXTP. So CMCT is still kind of holding. It's starting to form a little channel here, but camera cut off. But CMCT again, if when we look left of the chart there, 620 is kind of a level to be mindful of. Are the bulls gonna like stampede every single one of these tickers? That's the question because we have a lot, dude. I mean, we have a lot. SXTP is holding this trend line really well too. SXTP and that one had a little bit of news on it. The one that didn't at all, IOTR. IOTR's chart's kind of wonky. This chart's kind of IOTR. Yeah, this is just kind of chop fast.
Just another day, man.
Yeah,
So
and then Nam. I think my favorite backside plays on the short side, NAMM against 226, and then EVTV. I like that. Yeah, that one, the chart looked pretty good. And then what's Roller doing these days? Roller has been heavy, dude. That thing's been really
yeah,
fading.
that Rich Sparkles finally gave up too, didn't it? Where's it at now? I missed it the other day. It's a piece of junk. ANPA.
Yeah, ANPA has been giving it back as well. Rich sparkles on
Stupid
like such
garbage.
liquidity
You know what I'm
traps.
saying? Just garbage. Like just garbage market. Like what is that? What are we even doing? What is this? I mean, seriously. Now let's take a look at the previous runners. Yeah, I got to formulate a new watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of
like
those
I told you,
previous
like at the bell, I'm just kind of stepping down at the bell for now in this current market, bro. I mean, full disclosure.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's you know the data. You know the data, so why fight it, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, for me as a short bias penny guy, like I know that I can thrive in the late mornings or afternoons. So it's just the RR and the stress and the headache of dealing with the 9:30 open chop. Coach Pilcher.
That's funny. All right, guys, SXTP, this is the trend we're on with that ticker.
Yeah, king of the day.
This Louvre, I took a tiny short on into the close. LVLU. This thing's up from like a few dollars to 27.8 right now, but it's a
Mhm.
liquidity ish. There's liquidity issues here too.
There's been liquidity issues everywhere,
Mm-hmm. At the bell, what's going to be your main focus? This seg to me looks like it's just going to stay pretty heavy too. What are they offering at SEGG?
huh? Second.
2.5 million shares. Trying to see the
Yeah,
price.
that's one. That's the king of the 5 day seg, and then CRVS is behind that, up 250. The IVF has been hanging around as well.
And CRVS is up from $8 to 25 CRVS. And that actually has some volume on it too.
Hmm.
Good morning, guys. Uzo, Motivate.
There's
Good morning.
there is like a lot on the 5 day gainers, guys. On Webull, you can flip through it. I mean, there's a lot of plays that are up over 100% the past 5 days.
I
So
know.
there's definitely short ops. You just got to farm and scan and figure it out. But I wouldn't recommend getting too involved at right at 9:30. Just the nature of this market.
All right, traders.
I feel like
SXTP on this trend, bottom trend. Be monitoring that. It's the bell's coming up in a minute, so just let the trades find you. Don't force any of this action. We're likely going to see. I doubt we're going to see every single one of these getting a morning spike. It's just a matter of where
hmm.
volume attention is going to be going out of the gates.
And then yeah, so the top three, yeah, EVTV up 600% still from its lows recently.
Yeah,
Um, that's interesting because it's right there at a key level. Yeah, EVTV and roller would probably be like the top two, just because of the percentage gain. FTEL up 500%.
yeah. EVTV I like on the backside, and then NOM as well. NAMM. I think and SEG. NOM NAMM and SEG. SEG with the offering. I think it's just going to have trouble. There's the bell, guys. All right, let's flip through and see what's going to happen. Best of luck, traders. Stay safe and disciplined. Okay, CMCT trying to hold 4.5 right now. 4.5. That one could get a morning spike out of the gate. CMCT. IOTR with the no news is selling off right now. IOTR selling off right now. IOTR. That might be worth hitting. Tiny float though. We'll see if it tries to. I think 7.5 is a decent risk level there. I have to slow scale that though.
What platform doing this? I updated Weeble and it's all clunky now. Jeez.
SXTP got the morning spike, traders, off of the trend line. Really clear trend line, 5.5. Got a morning spike, that one. Oh, it's tapping the 200-day moving average. SXTP is like perfectly tapping the 200-day moving average right now.
Weeble, what in the heck? Sometimes it's like I'd just rather not update platforms because then they change it all and I'm not used to it again. Right? Like it's what happened
Yeah.
with Weeble. It's all like clunky now and everything's off.
SXTP going straight up right now, guys. 7.6 is getting a big morning spike.
Main market dumped at Bell. See if it's going to dip and rip or flush.
SXTP key levels up here, monitoring carefully, see if we're going to hold because this is a level of resistance for sure on the daily and the 200-day moving average. SXTP.
Huh. Turn this off. Disable. Yeah, just kind of observing things right now. Letting the circus come and go and then analyze things.
Let the circus come
Circus casino.
and go.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since we streamed, man.
I know, because it kind of has. I mean, Monday was
Yeah.
off, then Tuesday, Wednesday, and then
Market's been wild as ever.
SXTP real interesting here.
Yeah, it's like one thing we know is not everything can sustain. Like that's just, and that's the whole danger, right? The overambitious bear creeps in and
Yeah,
rents repeat.
CMCT cracked a little bit. PSQH cracked. IOTR is going to be a tricky one. Look, I IOTR. Let's see what that's going to do. That thing's trying for the red to green, fast red to green move. That thing might shoot up into like a halt. IOTR shooting straight up. That's so ugly. IOTR, dude. Yeah, that thing fast red to green move. But that's what they've been doing, trapping shorts into weakness where it looks like it's selling off with no news and then just straight up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I got tired of that. Right. Like getting ambitious in the morning, like price is obviously bearish, and then whoop, magical like $2 pump and halt up twice. Like it's entertaining, you know. It can be fun, quote unquote, but it's not very realistic or profitable long term.
Chaos. It's chaos at its finest. Yeah, IOTR and SXTP are the high volatility plays right now, guys. IOTR getting slammed. Those candles are wicked, though, guys. This IOTR candles are wicked. That's a decent risk level, though. The 7.5 there, but the candlesticks are brutal here.
Mm-hmm. Get this plugged in.
Fades, you're being extra patient, man. I'm proud of you. You're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, like I'm building my watch list because I
Okay.
had to reset some stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely more patient now, bro. I did a lot of reflecting, realized where I was going wrong. That bell chaos, man, just over it.
Yeah.
The worst thing is like being big red by like 10 o'clock and just being exhausted, and the whole day's in front of you, right?
I know.
Like, there's just
Yeah.
no need to do that. Like, just don't fight it.
Yeah, I saw this like meme one time. It was SXTP selling off right now, guys, a little bit. It was in a descending triangle. It's looking pretty good. IOTR given maybe entry, but oh, are we halting down? SXTP very heavy here.
On SXTP.
Yeah. SXTP went into euphoria into a little descending triangle right now, so it's looking pretty good here.
I'm gonna watch this now. I gotta get everything organized. I'll be back to square one in a second.
Okay. Yeah, monitoring SXTP real carefully here, traders. That's hitting some levels of resistance and forming the descending triangle, pulling back in a little bit there. It's up. I mean, it's up a good chunk, guys. She is up a good chunk. CMCT curling off a 4. Wonder if that's going to try a red to green move. Doug, working on the processes, reflecting on the past. Yeah. And Fades uses Chat GPT he sends me those quite often, and they really do help. I mean, they break it all down really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to get real with yourself and like journaling, and that makes it an easy way to journal. ChatGPT, you can just like start talking about what happened, what you're thinking, and it puts it all back out there in like a logical analysis. Really simple.
CMCT trying for a little bit of red to green move. SXTP popping up a little bit off of the 6/6s.
Um, yeah, SXTP.
Just high volatility there. Getting slammed on that though, dude. Kind of got 750 down to 7.
So IVF and NAM are the king losers of the day for my list. Down 8% each.
Yeah, I need to revisit those because NAMM backside did look good. CMCT, keep it on watch traders, is kind of curling up a little bit. NAM 220 is holding up pretty well. I'm actually going to maybe take a position on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start NAM. And then let me revisit EVTV. EVTV kind of... EVTV had a little spike to 320. And then look at this chart. It looks so heavy, EVTV. I might have to sprinkle something on that too.
Yeah, it's down 4% now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little
Yeah,
bit
that
on
one
that.
had the pump.
So EVTV creeping down to 3. You guys can see that's a level where it might be pooping the bed under that level. JL halt. Let me take a look. Doug checked out the X live feed where most viewers are at right now. YouTube has a lot less latency than X. X lags about 5 to 7 more seconds. Just an FYI to those watching on X. CMCT popping up again. That one's, yeah, CMCT looks like it wants to try a red to green move. Likely attempts it. Volume's increasing there. Not sure if she's gonna.
IVF is the king of the backside list for me. IVF down 9% now.
Okay.
Let's see, SXTP flirting around 7. IOTR at $6. Key level is 6.
Yeah, SXTP pulling in some. Nam just shot up through 220 but rejected that. Kind of quick. And then what was the other one? Seg, I think. Seg. Oh, shoot. CMCT's going, guys, with that red to green move. It's trying. CMCT's trying. CMCT is trying. It's if it doesn't get this 5 break, I mean, it's probably here soon. Probably going to pull back a little bit. All right, here comes 5 CMCT. Let's see if it's just a big sweep up through 5. It needs to hold if it's gonna break up over 5. She needs to hold that level. CMCT over under would be what I'd be watching for real carefully there. It's gonna happen either soon or everybody's gonna panic out at the same time. So let's.
Freak out. There's a whole lot of panic at this hour. That's one thing that's for sure.
Yeah.
Whole lot of panic at this hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's panicking right now. Little bit. Hadn't quite gotten it yet. We'll see if it pops up from here, if it's just.
Yeah, so just monitoring things, guys. Got about 8 on watch. Rich Sparkles up 40% today. Dude, I'm shorting this thing. Are you serious? God, trade the pool of hell, $6 spread. Welcome back. Um, what are we doing? Why is Rich Sparkle up 40%, guys? This is a scam. They came out with news, but I'm not showing anything. Are there even shares being traded with the volume rule to get involved? 96 on the tape. Can I get that? Can I get that? Yes, I can. I can only get 6 shares right now. Stupid. It's got 6 shares of Rich Sparkles, guys. Actually, no. Yeah, I can get a few more. Got to read the tape, read the time, calculate all this. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
so I got 11 shares of Rich Sparkles. I dove in. I dove in
Oh,
the water.
SXTP just put in a yeah, dude. This is just bull market, bull market. SXTP curling back around,
Well, bull
random
market,
spike.
I guess, but the main market's flushing right now. So interesting. See if the dip's going to get bought, but right now it's been selling off since Bell. Nasdaq has.
CMCT feels like it wanted 5, but just hasn't quite gotten that break yet. Up through 5, it probably shoots up because I imagine there's a lot of stops there.
Order
So
filled. Order filled. You got anything on right now, bro?
yeah, EVTV, SXTP,
Okay.
NAM, NAMM, SXTP put in that random spike, dude. Thankfully my stop was way up there, so I didn't get hit. But now it's coming back down.
IVF is on the brink of collapse. Rich Sparkles, $100 retest and washed in no man's land. Bring it on, various pig. IVF might take a little bit of IVF. Let's see. Let me take a deeper look at this chart. This thing's struggling. It's already pulled back a lot, but it's heavy. BNAI as well.
NAMM
That
popped up but rejected. MBLY. Oh, good trade there. Slowly motivate right off the previous close. Yeah. Pop up there, 10/8s. CMCT's back up here. Wow. Yeah, it probably is going to break this time, coming back up like this. I imagine she's going to break this time, guys. Up towards 5. CMCT up towards 5 right now.
you going long?
I probably am. Yeah, yeah. At this time, it needs to get up through 5 though.
Mm-hmm.
It's been knocking long enough.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
CMCT had it back up there, guys. Probably needs to hold like 4-6 at this point.
IVF fading. Rich Sparkles, poor Sparkle. Please don't let me go. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, after that pullback on CMCT down to 4.3, yeah, it's 4.5 is the open price, so that's pretty much what you want to hold at this point at 4.5. It just feels like we're still dealing with an oversaturated like short market in which just shorts just keep getting blown out,
Algorithm squeeze, yeah.
especially like near the open, yeah. Oh, there's 5.2s. There's 5.2s. We want to see it hold that 5 level though, guys. CMCT. We want to see it hold 5. All right, we got the 5 break. That was good. If you were long. I took a little long there. Once it popped up like that, I felt like it was gonna go. I just took profits on that. But yeah, once that popped up like that, I really figured she was gonna go that time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a time to be long at 9:30. I mean, if there was a time to be, it's now.
Yeah, yeah. That helped a little bit. I'm red on a few other names right now. IOTR apparently would have been the good ticker to short, but that bell was wild on this thing. SXTP, we see the line it's holding right now. You kind of have your risk levels on SXTP. 7.4 needs to crack under that on the short side or hold on the bull side, but it's coming back down to those levels right now. SXTP maybe cracking those levels, guys. It's getting real volumes, getting real interesting right here. Slowly motivate. Yeah, it's like okay. A lot of sell orders coming through SXTP. Hey, SXTP maybe gonna go into a halt down, so just monitor the price action here.
Okay.
Low 7s she just sold off to.
Okay. Let's see it.
Dude, I took a short on this at like 7.50 this morning and put the stop at 8.75. It got real close to hitting that.
Yeah, man.
That would have sucked. I'm trying to have these like big picture plays slowly motivate, but yeah, we've been like the way the market's been, you have to size small and give them a ton of wiggle room. And that's been the challenge because it's like how much wiggle room do you give them? You got to give them like a couple points realistically, which can be challenging,
Yeah.
can be
The
because then you have to
sizing,
size. Yeah, then I have to
the
go.
sizing just like so boringly slow to withstand all the games. It's pretty much
Mhm.
what it came down to. Like whatever that looks like for your account, that's pretty much what morning trading has became.
Okay, so now SXTP is under that level. We'll monitor that closely. CMCT still holding 5, but yeah, that one feels that 5.2's holding up right now. We got to monitor CMCT, SXTP, PSQH has been a bleeder. Man, that's a name you probably would have liked, PSQH.
Let me see.
Well, she's just been bleeding.
Yeah. Up 10% still.
SXTP tuna still bullish. It's certainly seeing these lower shadows on these sell-offs. So as long as those are still there, bulls are going to be trying to buy that up a little bit. Oh, SEG is the other lottery name that's working out. Yeah, SEG under its previous close right now. I'm probably going to take a position there. SEG, I like that one. It came out with the offering. Man, I meant to take that a little bit earlier.
Down 3% on the day. And that IVF is fading. Key level IVF right now.
Yeah, Nom's not working out. So I'm it's all good. Nom's been getting a really bullish morning spike, NAMM.
Okay.
I have a stop like over 2.4s it almost hit, but
IVF is the leading loser, breaking a key level right now. Besides that, nothing else is down much. BNAI creeping down a little. SEG, big rejection for SEG there.
all right.
SEG's definitely interesting here.
I know. SEG looks really good.
That feels like, oh God, it's just that wick all the way to 2.5. Are they gonna play with it again? It's just such brutal action.
Yeah, it's just pretty much straight down from 238 to 212. And EVTV I like as long as it doesn't. I don't want that one to curl back up to like 3.2 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And SXTP just still trying to hold up. SXTP. It's wiki. You just gotta give those room. You have to size accordingly on those names. IOTR has been just selling off, dude. I mean, this one didn't have any news on it. It probably is. It still has meat on it too. It's up from 293 to 550s.
Which one is that now?
IOTR. That one's kind of the one that nobody's looking at.
Right. Yeah, it's still up 80 something percent. Yeah,
SPHL just halted up on low volume. But CMCT's at a key level as well. So traders, I gotta head over to trade the pool. There's a good amount, 70 in here today. So we'll keep the party going tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Forward and streams in the mornings. Back on it. Tackling all markets, all endeavors, guys. And the Trader Rehab and Resort will be coming late.
yeah. If you want to keep the party going, guys, trade the pool. I'm gonna be live streaming over there, and we'll keep it going. But you guys know we're not missing anything. We'll keep it going over there. But traders, be subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Join the free Discord, Green Team. It's in the description of the YouTube videos. We go live every morning here, breaking down small caps and looking for decent setups to trade. So, guys, good work today. We'll see you over at Trade the Pool.